Dhattatreya. You heard of Dhattatreya? Dhattatreya? Oh, that's some good news. Because Matsyendranath and Dhattatreya have been held as the greatest yogis in the tradition among all a galaxy of realized beings. These two have been held as the greatest among them. Matsyendranath, because of the way he existed, people consider him as the reincarnation of Shiva. With Dhattatreya, people around him said he is the reincarnation of Shiva, Vishnu and Brahma at once. This is people's way of expressing it. When they saw something about that person, though he's in the human form, nothing human at all. This doesn't mean he's inhuman. Yes, definitely not human. So when they saw such qualities, they could only compare him to Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma like this. They said he is the reincarnation of all the three. So sometimes you will see Dattatreya's images with 3 heads because he is the reincarnation of all the three. Dhattatreya lived a very enigmatic life. Even today, the clan which grew out of him, they follow certain things, a powerful clan. You might have… definitely you heard of Kanfats. These are the worshippers of Dhattatreya. Even today they walk around with black dogs. Dhattatreya always had black dogs around him, spotlessly black. I will not go into this dog business. There's a whole lot of things about it. He used dog in a certain way. You know, if you have a dog at home, he's little more perceptive than you. Yes or no? In smell, in hearing, in vision, he seems to be little better than you. So Dhattatreya took the dog to a different level and he chose those dogs which were completely jet black. Even today, the Kanfats have these dogs with them. They won't let their dogs walk, they will carry them on their shoulders and walk, big dogs. Because it was Dattatreya's pet, so they treat him very special. After 200 generations, still what he set up still runs. Still it's one of the largest clans of spiritual seekers. When Parasuramar, the axe hacker, anything that he saw, he hacked up with his axe, including his mother. A man of very volatile emotions. In many ways, without participating in it, Parasuram decided the fate of Kurukshetra war. He fixed Karna, the very beginning. He had enormous capabilities, but his emotional volatility did not allow him to perceive the divine every moment of his life, off and on, off and on. Bad weather most of the time. So he went to many gurus or teachers. When he found they did not have what he is looking for, he hacked them. Yes. And then he came towards Dhattatreya. People told him, Dhattatreya is your answer. He came, still with his axe. when he was coming towards Dhattatreya's place, many other spiritual seekers had gathered. They looked into his ashram and were running away. This is not a spiritual place. When Parasuram walked in to Dhattatreya's abode, he looked. Here was a man who was sitting with a pot, a jug of wine on one lap and a young woman on his other lap. He just looked. Dhattatreya looked drunk. Parasuram looked at him, put his axe down for the last time and prostrated himself. Everybody else left. The moment he prostrated, the jug of wine and the woman disappeared, and Dhattatreya was just sitting there with his dog at his feet. Parasuram found his salvation to Dhattatreya. This is a demo for Parasuramar because he's a man of immense capabilities, but this capability is finding expression in anger, finding expression in a state of emotional volatility that it always finds negative expression, tremendous power, finding negative expression. So Dhattatreya employed a certain ploy, and when Parashurama could see beyond the wine and the woman and his drunkenness and still know that Dhattatreya was constantly in touch with the divine, that moment became his opening. If he was that perceptive right through his life, a lot of people would have been spared the axe.